Um, so what were we? Let's see here. Let me see. Yes, we are back in regards to finishing the question number two, and we found out that we need film and inventory. Now I gotta find this mouse. Yeah. Okay, found it. Okay, cool. So in table inventory, found out that we got film ID and inventory ID, store ID, perfect, and film ID as well. As you guys can tell, in the columns, we got all this good stuff. We got rental rate, we got replacement cost, we got rating, all this good stuff. And these are all the columns that we're looking for, okay, at the end of the day. Let's see here. So, what we're gonna do is, I'm just gonna call, let's see, film. I'm just gonna go with inventory real quick because inventory has less of a list of columns. Uh, do, do, do. Okay, inventory. So we're gonna dive into inventory real quick. Let's see what kind of columns we got here. So we got what we're looking for. Sorry, my cohort just had to go sit over there with his dog. Um, we're looking for store ID and inventory ID, which we got right here. So let's hop right in and get into this real quick. Okay, inventory. I think I misspelled it, but we'll be back. We'll be back with that real quick. Okay, what's going on here? Inventory is not bad position. Expecting. Oh, oh, that's weird. Up here is fine. Inventory ID is not valid at this position. Expecting that. I'm going sworn. Oh, that's why. Yeah. Anyways, now that we're in here, let's just check this out real quick. Okay, sweet. So we got inventory ID and store ID. Perfect. That's what I'm looking for. As you can see from the columns. Now, if we were to do the same for film ID, we would get exactly that. A film. It'll give us all the columns that we're looking for here. Which we are looking for is the name of the film. So title is one of them. We're looking for films rating, rental rate, underscore rate. We got that. Films rating. You gotta really look into the column names to see exactly how to go about naming them. What else we're looking for here? And replacement cost. Another one. And okay, cool. And let's dive into that one and see what we got here. So I got let's see. Give it 1 second. Oh no. Rent rate. What? And my bad. Don't know how to spell. Rental rate. There we go. Hey, there it is. Okay, cool. So we got the title, we got the rental rate, we got rating, and replacement costs. All on this. And of course, from the question, it's telling us we want to join this. Because as you can imagine, I don't know why I deleted it. My bad, guys. That's on me. Let me do it again real quick. So, dang, that's my hand. Anyways, uh, you guys pretty much get the gist of it, uh, the summary of everything, really. So, I got two tables. I got the information. You can clearly see. I'm just going to show you guys what inventory ID. You've seen what inventory ID has pretty much in regards to columns, but I'm just gonna show it to you guys so you guys can have it all in one place right now. And this is from inventory. Let's see what's going on here with select. Oh, what's going on there? And from inventory. Oh no. Okay, cool. So there you go. Ignore that squiggle under select. So as you can tell from the select one from the inventory, we got the inventory ID, film ID, and then once we dive into the film table, we will have the title, temp, rental rate, rating, and replacement cost. So at the end of the day, all we're going to do is just going to join these two tables and answer our question above. Basically, we're going to go with the little join. Let's see how I'm going to do this. You know what? From, you know what? I'm going to go. I don't know why I did that. Anyways, we're going to go from inventory. We're going to join film. And I gotta go make the columns up here real quick. So they're looking for, I don't know why I deleted all those columns, but I did. My bad, guys. That's on me. Could have saved us some work. But whatever. I'm just gonna write out, these are the columns I'm looking for. I'll structure it later. Basement. Cost. Okay, let's see here. Let's see, film. What am I looking for again? I think it's the store film. I'll get back to that shortly. But anyways, let me fix this up here real quick. Title, rental rate, 19. So right now I'm just trying to join these all together, making sure everything's gonna work out exactly how I need it to work out. Let's see here. I'm just gonna change everything to, oh wait, inventory. Wait, is it inventory? Inventory, okay. Whatever. Let's see. I'm just going off the seat of my pants right now.
You need to put your on clause.
Yeah, I was gonna get to that eventually. Okay, store film. That's pretty good. Let me see. I'm gonna scroll back because I'll be forgetting how to go about this syntax real quick. Okay, on clause. See, this is what we need within the on clause, guys. So, hold on a second. Store film on clause. Then we got film, I think. This be confusing me a lot when it comes to. Wait, maybe it was film. Hold on a second. Or was it store? Why is this giving me an error?
Take that out and just store that film because you go join file F on store film.
Wait, take this off?
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. Let me get this real quick.
So now you're saying join F on store. You have aliases, right? So store is what? You don't have the store table. So you're joining inventory and film table.
Oh no. Wait, film.
If you look at your from clause, you have inventory I. You said inventory I joined to film F. And you have a table store, but you're joining inventory and film, not store.
And returned. Oh. Wait, so remove that?
Yeah, so I, which is your inventory, right? So go to your ERD diagram. Let's see real quick.
Oh, yeah.
So you're trying to join inventory and film, right? So if you look at inventory, now I just created the ERD diagram so we can look at it better. So we are looking at inventory, right? So here's inventory, and it's not connected to film, it's connected to rental. And then rental is connected to film category.
There we
Film
go.
actor. So if you're looking at inventory, you can't directly connect it to film. Yeah, you can. You have a film ID.
Yep.
So what's the film table?
Film table is going to be up there.
Right here. So it's connected to film. So inventory has a foreign key called film ID.
And that's what we're looking
And the
for.
film table has a film ID. So you can connect it to film ID, I film ID, and then F film ID.
Let's see. Bam. Oh, wait.
F. You alias it to F. So F dot film.
F dot film ID. Hold on 1 second. Film.
Dot film ID. They remove that film over there.
Was that?
Yeah, that film. Yeah, remove that. And then the dot remove. And try that and see.
Okay, guys.
There you go. All right, so we're connecting inventory and film. So now we have inventory and film.
Yep. We got the title. So basically, this answers our question in regards to just getting these two tables together. We got inventory ID, film ID, title, rental rate, rating, replacement cost. I feel there's like one missing. No, actually, I think that's it.
We need store ID.
Right. Store ID. Yeah, we need store ID. That's the one thing I didn't get on here.
So
What's the store ID though?
the store table. Look at the ERD, the ER diagram again.
Where's the ERD?
That tab.
Oh, here we go.
So store is
Store's on the inventory side, store ID, but then film ID has.
so you can connect the store to inventory because the column they share is store ID. Store ID there, and then if you look at store, there's a store ID. So that's their connection. So you can now link. So inventory is related to a store,
Mm,
and the column they have a relationship is the store ID.
that's true. That's a connection we're looking for.
Yep.
Okay. So we just go back.
And connect it.
Where is.
So kind of join it together. So have another join.
Another join.
So enter.
Let's see.
Join your inventory. So join I. The alias it's I, right?
Yeah.
Dot. And then I think was it film ID?
Film.
I'm sorry, store ID.
Yeah, store ID. Okay.
Equals to. I'm sorry. You join the store table. Just type in store, right? So that's the table. And then we do on what, right? So on.
Let's see.
The inventory I
Go.
I dot store ID.
Store
ID. Have in common. And equals to the store. That's store ID. Right? Okay.
Okay. Okay, guys. Now let's see if this works. Bam. Okay, so we got the store ID, manager, first name, last name, but oh wait, let's highlight this whole entire thing real quick and actually get what we want to get. Oh, there's an error code, store ID, and on clause is ambiguous.
So remember, if we alias it,
alias
you need alias the store, you can name it S. So store S.
Store S.
No.
Oh wait. Wait.
I think right here, you alias it to S. right? And then now we can just use
okay,
equals to as dot.
And that's why it's important
And then now
to consider
we can do
store.
dots. Now we can pick that column.
You added a D and then there we go.
Let's see if that works.
Okay, guys.
So we're
moment of truth.
working as a team.
Yes.
Teamwork. There you go. Yeah,
There we go. So we got, we combine two tables. We get the inventory ID, film ID, title, rental rate, rating, replacement cost, and store ID just like that. And yeah, honestly, it took a little bit of effort, but as you can tell, these are all, after all these select, we got all these columns that we are looking towards getting, and this is what we get from the description. And from there, we're just getting the information from the inventory and joining it to the film, which are two tables that we came across that are pretty much able to link each other to actually fulfill this request above. And then we just use two joins to make the magic happen, of course, and we end up getting the two tables to actually officially combine to one another. And as you can tell from this list, they are able to pretty much get the inventory ID, film ID, title, rental rate, rating, replacement cost, and store ID all in one sitting. And yeah, honestly, that's pretty much it.
Answer the questions. What was the question that you had?
Yeah, the question was a better understanding of all the inventory that would come along with the business.
Each inventory item you have stocked. This is all the inventory item we have stocked.
Inventory ID, film ID.
The name of the film.
Yep. The title.
Name of the film. Okay. Film rating, rental rate, placement cost. There you go.
Yep.
All right.
That's pretty much it, guys. That wraps up our video. Like I hit the subscribe button. More followers. We love you guys. Hopefully you can be part of a community. And yeah, Nugget says hi.
All right. So George just finished question number 2, and now I am answering question number 3. So the number 3 question is from the same list of films. So this is the list of films that George just put together. Please roll that data up and provide a summary level overview of your inventory. So we need to roll up or aggregate it, right? And we would like to know how many inventory items you have with each rating at each store. So we will count how many inventory items we have, and we will aggregate it on each rating at each store. So a store and a rating, and count how many inventories that we have. So that kind of calls for a group by, right? So we're going to group it. The dimension or granularity we're looking at as we're going to group it at each rating at each store, and then we're going to count how many inventories items. Okay, so he already put this together for us, right? This is the film. So what we'd like to do. All right, so this is the last table he pulled up. So we're going to aggregate it. We're going to count how many inventories. So let's go ahead and grab this, right? And let's just make this as a copy that. Just put a semicolon after. Okay, so we would like to count the inventory, right? We'll count that, we'll aggregate it. We'll call it as inventory count, right? And then we would want to know for each rating at each store. So let's go ahead and store ID and then rating. Okay, so we need the store ID, the rating, and then the count of inventory, right? So we don't need all this other stuff. Okay, so I'm just going to call this, store ID, rating, right? And then we're going to count the inventory. And then we will group it by, by our store ID, right? And our rating. We only have 2 stores, by the way, so that wouldn't be too hard. Okay, so let's give it a go. So we have store ID, rating, right? Each store, each rating. We would like to know how many inventory items you have. So we'll count the inventory. So let's go ahead and run it. There you go. Let's sort it. Order by, that's that store ID. And then let's also order it by the rating. Have that rating. Let's go ahead and beautify this. Okay, looks good. Okay, there you go. So we have store ID 1 and the rating is G. How many inventories we have? 394. Store ID 1 and the rating PG, we have 444. And then the PG-13 for part 25, rated R 442, NC-17 is 465. So we go. Now we created a aggregate or summary level overview of the inventory for each store and each rating. We count how many inventories. Right. I think that solved our